Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White, and I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We got a question here from YouTube user Cats 4,992. That's a lot of cats, ma'am. A lot of cats. Cats asked us, can you use someone background record? Okay, two ways you could mean this. And I'm guessing here. One, you might be referencing criminal record discrimination, right? Using their background in terms of their criminal record for discrimination. In most of the country, generally, the general notion is that if the job is related to whatever the criminal offense was, then it might be viable for the employer to not grant the job. But if it's unrelated, that would be criminal record discrimination, and that could be a potential claim. Check with local counsel wherever you are. This is a generality. Like, jurisdictions vary. I don't know what the law is where you are. Can't stress enough. Check with local counsel. Now, what I think you probably meant was, can someone's prior record of like sexual harassment or workplace discrimination be evidence in a new case that they're engaging in the same behavior? And the answer to that is yes, maybe to an extent. It's not like proof. You can't be like, hey, Jimmy the Bull sexually harassed Tina 3 years ago, and now Sandra's got a case against Jimmy the Bull, and she says he's sexually harassing her too. Does the fact that Jimmy the Bull sexually harassed Tina 3 years ago mean that he necessarily sexually harassed Sandra now? No. Does it mean that you might, as a finder of fact, as a jury member, find it somewhat more likely that Jimmy the Bull, who chose to sexually harass someone previously and was found guilty, might be engaging in that behavior again? Yeah, you might. That's a reasonable inference that you could draw, right? Like, that's not dispositive. Pardon my cough. It's not dispositive. It doesn't mean that he definitely did. But I think that when you're looking at the evidence, you can be like, okay, so like, listen, Jimmy's got a record. He's got a pattern. He's been doing this for a while. Jimmy doesn't seem to respect women in the way he should. He doesn't seem to respect the rules and norms of the workplace. He's trying to leverage power disparities in the workplace to get a little bit of sexual affirmation, a little bit of, what he's looking for. And, you might be like, yeah, I do kind of think it's more likely that Sandra's telling the truth here. If there's a he said, she said situation, and Jimmy's like, it wasn't me. And Sandra's like, it was definitely you. And I say it was you, and I'm the witness who says it was you. You did this to me. And we know for a fact Jimmy's been caught before and found guilty. Well, I mean, I think that's going to sway that battle of credibility significantly, right? But I can't stress enough. It's not in and of itself dispositive. You can't say, well, he did it to Tina 3 years ago, so he's definitely doing it now. You're going too far. That's too much. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't track. That's not how evidence works. Very reasonable to say, well, I think it is slightly more likely that Jimmy's guilty this time because he has a prior. He has a pattern, right? Anyways, Cats 4992. I hope this is a viable answer to your question. I hope whichever way you were asking, whichever way you meant, I hope I provided you an answer. If this was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below, share our channel so it can grow. Thank you. Take care. Happy Sunday, everybody.